Welcome back to my Milliner series. And in this video, I am going to be talking about Kentucky Derby and horse racing all at one time. So, because Kentucky Derby is a big hat day, yes, I have made many hats. And a couple of hats that were my favorites were dedicated to a very famous horse called Man of War and his trainer. And there's a beautiful story behind them. There I am as a young bartender at the racetrack, and that's how I got hooked on racing and met all the owners of horses and became involved. So, Kentucky Derby is kind of a milliner's dream. We love big hats, sketching. You know, it is a woman's way to express herself and be lady luck for the day. And so I picked the ladybug theme. And because he's Man of War, I picked a camouflage with bluegrass, which is peacock feathers on the top. And Man of War is a horse from the First World War. So that would be like 1919. So I wanted to have that sort of Edwardian era feel to it. Here I am. Here's my whole regalia. I did actually win a prize for this hat, which afforded me an opportunity to be able to gamble some more. And look at me, I'm very drunk in this picture. I do remember. So that's, don't say anything about my dress form. I get one comment. And everything I was make always has a matching handbag. So I'm a matchy type. The second hat that I made that was also a tribute to Man of War was a half hat, which is normally something that was from the 1940s. A tilted half hat. And same thing, only everything I made, all the flowers I made for this one are actually made of feathers as well, including the ladybug and all of her, bling, 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 bling. And so with this one, it was sort of like a perch hat. And I used the same fabric, same camouflage sort of fabric, which is a sheer fabric over a buckram. And so this one was really beautiful. And that's the top that I wore, sort of the same pattern that I wore for the year before. And so with this one, I went for more of a camouflage feel. And the photos from that night, from that particular Kentucky Derby, I have on another save stick. I'll have to add at another time. Now, this was 2019, and I think this was a year we actually stayed in New York City. So this was kind of sentimental because we rented a big hotel space downtown in the Lower East Side, and I wanted a winter hat. I wanted to make a winter hat that had a very spring summer feel to it because I love the colors in this. There was a lot of gray and yellow, and I made all the flowers out of the same fabric. And this fabric I actually got from my friend Brooke Demos, who works for a textile company that used to donate a lot of fabric to me and my kids, the kids I was teaching at the time. So I always like to show off when I make stuff from with her fabric. And of course, everything has to have a magic purse. So there I am. That is Kentucky Derby 2019. The Lower East Side, I think a place called the Public Hotel. And it was a party given by some owners here in New York. So they didn't have horses in the race. And a lot of their wives and friends. And my road dog, there she is. I miss my friends very much. It was burlesque dancers. You know what? Burlesque dancers follow me everywhere I go. We'll have to tell you about why another time. And I miss them all. They pretty much probably all made their own because a lot of them are the crafty types, and then some of them bought them. So this is where milliners really kind of put on a show and do their thing. These Everybody here pretty much opted for something kind of small, and with the exception of a few. And I just put a few pictures up of some of my favorite friends and some of the people I missed the most, so they would know I miss them, and they do. Most of us resumed yesterday for Belmont Stakes, so that was nice. But yeah, I am so ready for the city to open up again and us get together and really enjoy a real party again and get together and have fun. And next year, yep, my road dog, we will probably be in Kentucky again. And so I just wanted to share this little millinery adventure with you all. And my Kentucky Derby has this kind of just the tip of the iceberg. And share pictures of some of my amazing friends that I miss so much. And they're all so creative and beautiful. And we just, and horse racing always reminds me of them because those are the people I usually get together for horse racing with. So anyway, I thank you all for coming by my channel, checking out my millinery. Like and subscribe and do all that YouTube stuff. And in the meantime, I will be sharing this with my soul sisters and my creative friends and with you as well. So feel free to leave a comment. Thanks.